Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name's Natalie and today I am bringing you a review of Halsey's Hopeless Fountain Kingdom tour that I went to just this week past. You may have noticed I didn't put up a Monday video because I was a little bit busy preparing for the show. So I went to the Perth show as I am based in Perth, obviously. Those of you who have been around for a while will know I started watching her stuff on YouTube and then obviously she went nuts and got picked up by a record label. Everything's been epic ever since. This was a really big deal for me. Some of you have seen my other video, which I'll link either in the description bar or in a card up here somewhere, sort of explaining why I have that sort of connection to her music and her lyrics and just her person. I was fortunate enough to buy myself and my friend April, who I went with, VIP tickets. So included in our VIP experience, we got lanyards, we got early stage entry, we got early entry in general to the venue, we got a meet and greet, we got photos from the meet and greet, so like a photo booth type thing, tarot cards, and we're getting like shirts sent out eventually. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna explain to you my meet and greet experience and then I'm going to talk through the concert. I do have some pictures and some video footage that I will share with you. Some of the video footage is like really poor quality because I was literally standing in front of the bass speaker and it was just, oh my god, my ears. We get into the meet and greet area, we're debriefed. Like, don't touch her, don't kiss her, don't and I'm sort of standing there like, yeah, no shit, this is kind of like meeting someone's grandma. Like, you don't know them, so like, don't be weird. And then we had to come up with 4 photo ideas because we were allowed 4 photos with Halsey once we got backstage at the meet and greet. However, I don't know, like, I loved the experience, but I also kind of have a few pet peeves with it, and really my pet peeves are more of like a selfish thing rather than anything because obviously she's busy, there was large numbers of people, you don't get all the time in the world. So there was 40 of us in the meet and greet, which unfortunately meant we only got to spend maybe 3 minutes taking photos and talking at the same time, which is a bit hard when you're stopping every 5 seconds to take a picture. So yeah, in that respect you didn't get a lot of time to really say much, and I think my experience, I was a bit of like a deer in the headlights because nobody really explained like the setup of the photo booth. All I knew was you're basically allowed behind a curtain and she's there somewhere and you take pictures and you say hey and then you get out. But anyway, I get behind the curtain, we say hello, we hug, we'd go through photo ideas. Within the first 5 seconds of like us meeting and me hugging her, she picked up on the fact that I have hurricane tattooed on my arm, which prompted a picture, and then we took the 3 other pictures, which I will pop up here. So basically I did chins, which is something that my sister is just, she dies over because she thinks it's hilarious, which is basically like you push your chin back, you try and make double chins. However, Halsey and I have the same problem that we can't actually make double chins. We did a photo with my tattoo, peace sign, because just general, and then a hug, and this hug photo is the most awkward photo of my damn life, and I wish I smiled because I was just so not there mentally, and all I can remember thinking during this hug is I just wasn't expecting to be like full-blown hug grabbed, so my face is a bit like yeah, it was just a bit like a drive-by. It was really quick, we didn't really say anything too meaningful. I let her know that I bought her a gift. I decided to digitally paint this canvas, which I gifted to her. So that was my experience, and the only thing I really took away from it was like, wow, she's very warm. Because like, my whole brand should just be Hot Mess because like, oh, and before I forget, as we were lining up to get into the meet and greet, we met her dad. I didn't go nuts and be like, oh hey, Halsey's dad. I just kind of like started a conversation and we were talking about sort of like the constraints of being famous and being in public and people not appreciating personal space, and it was a really good chat, and he's a really nice guy, and if you would like to adopt me, I would like to raise my hand because you're really nice and sincere, and I think you would make a great dad to me. I regret not getting a picture with him because he was such a nice guy, and you can totally tell where she gets her like groundedness from. She's a very comfortable artist and just like person. So we'll let into the stage area, and now I'm going to break down my sort of review of the concert portion into like singing, visuals, style, etc, etc. The set list wasn't going to make everyone happy from the start, and that's cool. I mean, she didn't play New Americana in Australia, and that's because in America it didn't necessarily get the best reception, but she did include things like Him and I and Closer, and her Gasoline Hurricane mashup was like my favorite thing ever. But in terms of the vocals, she is exactly what you see is what you get. What you buy on a CD, what you see on Vivo Live, what you... exactly like that, if not better. She can roll some notes that I ain't never heard her do before. Incredible stage presence, hops around all over the place, make sure she really works the stage and the room, leaves no sort of portion and no person unattended to with regards to her crowd. She did go into the crowd at one point, which was really cool. At our concert specifically, she also took selfies on someone's phone from the front row, which was kind of cute. Now her style, oh my god, I know she wore the same outfits throughout the Australian leg of the tour, but like, baby's got a banging body. If you saw the Alone video that I reacted to recently, and you saw the sheer glitter encrusted, crystal encrusted outfit that she wore, she basically wore a leotard version of that on stage, which had like a little silver glittered waist belt and corset portion that she wore with it, as well as like knee-high silver crystalled boots as well. It was awesome. She looked amazing. She also came out in a white leotard with white boots. And then when she performed Don't Play with her dancer TT, who she decided to bring over from the States, who I'd like to add is just a fucking beast when it comes to dropping moves. That girl is incredible. She's such a good dancer on stage. So her and TT performed on a water table. And there she wore, I don't think they were Doc Martens, but they kind of look like Doc Martens, and they were white leather canvas looking shoe, and she had on the white leotard from prior, and then like an oversized mesh jersey. If I have a video of this event, you'll see it here. The visuals on the stage. Let us all take a moment to just accept the fact that hands down, unbiasedly, the visuals on this stage were the best I have seen. So she had a staircase that led up to 2 big screens, and throughout her songs she would have contrasting imagery obviously to the song. She would incorporate the Romeo and Juliet stuff. There would be moving images that would work their way across the screens. They would also complement the smoke machines and the pyrotechnics. Yes, you heard that correctly. Halsey had fucking pyrotechnics coming out all over the place, which at one point was really good because I got really cold, and like, great heater. It was just incredible. Her use of space was incredible. The pyro, the glitter, all of it, the CO2, it was just nuts. The smoke effect, the fog machines, there were just so many components, and it was just such a treat. Like, visually it was just such a treat to watch. And now probably my favorite portion of the evening goes to her being just a real dorky human. When she was initially singing on the step and she was walking across one single step in a straight line and then just completely lost her balance and had a bit of a giggle to herself, I thought, yeah, that's like, it's just good and refreshing to see that these people that everyone idolizes and puts up there so high are just dorks. And then halfway through, I think one of her last songs, I did see an inconspicuous semi-wedgie pick that I did have a good chuckle at. Like, you go girl, you pick your wedgie on stage. Like, but yeah, no, it was fucking amazing. Go if you get the opportunity. You don't have to do VIP. She's a beautiful, beautiful person, but literally everything you see in video is what you get of her. She's just incredibly genuine and talented and just real. She's so real. And her dad is so nice. So that's what I thought of the concert. If I have anything else to show you, I'll probably chuck it in a montage at the end. If you went to the concert, let me know what you thought. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. And now I'm gonna love you and leave you because I gotta go, I don't know, eat tiny cakes or something.
Straight for the cat.